Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Mo Money School. I'm your professor, Chris Mo. For today's lesson, I'm going to go ahead and give you 3 personal factors that you should start considering before you start investing. I know a lot of you know that the only way to become successful, the only way to earn a lot more money, become a millionaire, or live that lifestyle that you want to go ahead and live is by investing. But before you start investing, you want to go ahead and do your research, know what you're getting yourself into, that way you don't lose money. So before you lose any money, before you start investing, you should keep an eye out, be aware of these 3 factors that you should start thinking about your current situation. For the first factor, you want to go ahead and consider your age. Now, depending on your age, it's going to go ahead and determine where you should start investing your money, because your age is going to determine how much risk you can possibly take. Now, I know a lot of us are a lot more risk averse than others, but your age is really, really important. Because the reason why I say this is because when you're younger, you're able to take a lot riskier investments, take a lot more risk for your money, because you're still young, you're in shape, you're able to get a job. Because once you're older, it's going to be a lot harder for you to get a job. You're not able to take as much risk, because if something happens in the market, there goes your whole entire retirement. So my advice to you is that if you're young, you just got a job, you should be playing the market in a lot riskier assets, because you'll be able to get another job. You don't have that much responsibilities. You probably don't even have that many bills. And on top of that, you're able to take advantage of compound interest. That way, by the time you're ready to retire, you'll have $1 million saved up. For those people who are watching this in our middle age, start thinking about switching your risky assets and slowly moving them into safer assets, because as you know, anything can happen in the market. And as soon as something goes bad in the market, you can lose your money. And I've seen hundreds and hundreds of people lose their money because they weren't paying attention to where their money was invested in. And for those older individuals, you need to start playing it safe. You cannot afford to play risky games, because if something happens in the market, like it's happening right now, you can possibly lose all of your lifetime earnings, leaving you with nothing. Number 2, you want to go ahead and know your risk tolerance. Some people can take a lot of risks. Some people can't. I know for me, I'm not a risky person. I'm really not. I like to play my money safe, which is why I have my investments all over the place. But when it comes to the stock market, I invest in index funds, because passive investing is the safest route when it comes to investing in the stock market. I don't want to lose my money. I'm a scared little cat. I don't want to go ahead and play that game that everybody else is playing by day trading this, day trading that. I don't want to lose money. I hate to lose money. So my risk tolerance is really, really low. I have a lot of other friends who are a lot riskier than me, or they give their money to their financial advisor because that person can go ahead and take a lot more risk. And all we really want to see is the rewards that come with it. But this is really, really important, because your risk tolerance also determines how much money you can possibly make. We don't live in too much of a crazy world. It's very, very simple. The more risk you take, the more reward you seek. And that comes towards anything in life. It's very, very simple. Your investments work the same way life does. For those of you who don't want to go ahead and learn a skill, don't want to go to college, or don't want to be a better version of themselves, taking on riskier jobs, you're not going to make a lot of money. You're probably going to be working a minimum wage job. You're going to be paid a low salary, because what you're doing doesn't require much skill. And for those of you like myself, I get paid on a commission base only. So if I don't work, I don't get paid. I'm playing the risky game when it comes towards my income. But look at me, I'm young. I got nothing to lose right now. I got no responsibilities. I can afford to take that much risk, because I know at the end of the day, that risk is really rewarding. So how does one determine their risk tolerance? It's really easy. You just go online, go on Google, look for a risk tolerance test, and voila, you'll know whether you're a little pussycat or you're a brave soldier. Whichever you are, that's really up to you. Each and every one of us are different. Each and every one of us has different goals when it comes to our money. So learn how to play the investing games for your own benefit. So whenever you're planning on putting your money towards the market or towards one certain investment, just keep this question in mind. Is the reward worth it? And if it is, play it. And lastly, your available liquidity, which basically means how much cash do you need? Do you need cash right now, or do you need cash in the future? Once you start investing your money, there's certain vehicles that are not easy access towards your cash. You're not able to pull your cash whenever you want it. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. So whenever you're choosing an investment vehicle, say it's for retirement, say it's just for daily trading, say for whatever it is, you want to go ahead and start thinking about, do I need this money right now? Whenever my students ask me, how much money should I have saved up? I tell them, you should have at least 6 months of money saved up in case of emergencies. Because as you can see right now, a lot of people have lost their jobs. Companies are going bankrupt just because they didn't have enough cash to pay off all of their bills. So before you even start investing, you need to go ahead and start building your emergency fund. Have at least some money saved up, because if life hits the fan, you're gonna be prepared. You're not gonna go into debt, and you're not gonna lose it all. And the reason why I say all of this is because you cannot predict the future. Investing into the stock market is risky. You can lose your money. You can lose your lifetime income. You can lose it all if you don't play this game correctly. So before you start investing your money, know what risk you're taking. So that's pretty much it, my students. 3 personal factors that you need to go ahead and consider before investing. Your age, how much money you have, and how much risk you can take. You see, when it comes to investing, I follow Warren Buffett's rule. Rule number 1, don't lose money. Rule number 2, follow rule number 1. By following those 2 rules, you'll be able to keep more money into your pocket. Which is why when it comes to investing, I play it safe. I'm a passive investor. For those of you that want to go ahead and take on daily trading or invest into riskier stocks, riskier companies, hey, it's your money. What you do with it is all on you. I'm just your teacher trying to advise you on what you should do. But besides that, guys, if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something new, and you haven't already enrolled into my class, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and for those students that have questions, comments, or concerns, comment below. Hit me on my Instagram, riseandgrind.mo. Send me a message through there. I post there pretty much daily, so if you want to see my life, you can go ahead and see me there. So besides that, class, thank you so much for coming back, and I'll go ahead and see you guys next week.